TikTok, the wildly popular social media platform, has taken America by storm. Millions of users, especially young people, have embraced TikTok for its short-form videos and entertainment value. The app has become a cultural phenomenon, influencing trends in music, dance, and comedy. However, a legal battle is raging, threatening TikTok's existence in the US. The outcome will have profound implications for TikTok and its users. TikTok, owned by ByteDance, is at the center of a geopolitical storm. The US government has growing concerns about the app's security. New laws and court rulings could spell trouble for TikTok's future. As TikTok navigates these turbulent waters, its fate hangs in the balance. A new law, recently passed by the US Congress and signed by President Biden, has emerged as a formidable obstacle for TikTok's operations in the United States. This law, driven by concerns over national security, has put TikTok in a precarious position. It mandates that ByteDance, TikTok's Chinese parent company, must divest its ownership stake in the app. Failure to comply with this requirement by January 19, 2025, could result in a nationwide ban on TikTok within the United States. The passage of this law and its subsequent upholding by a federal appeals court signal a significant escalation in the US government's efforts to address perceived risks associated with TikTok. The court's decision deals a blow to TikTok, which had hoped to overturn the law and continue operating without interference. While a 90-day delay in the ban's implementation is possible if a sale is underway, the clock is ticking for TikTok to find a solution that satisfies the US government's concerns. The new law has cast a shadow of uncertainty over TikTok's future, leaving the company scrambling to navigate the complex legal and political landscape. At the heart of the US government's concerns about TikTok lie deep-seated anxieties about national security. US officials have expressed apprehension that the Chinese government could potentially exploit TikTok to access sensitive user data or to spread propaganda. These concerns stem from China's national security laws, which compel companies operating within its borders to cooperate with intelligence-gathering activities. The US government argues that TikTok's ownership structure makes it vulnerable to Chinese government influence, potentially compromising the data of millions of American users. Despite TikTok's assurances that it does not share data with the Chinese government and has taken steps to store US user data on servers located within the United States, these measures have not fully assuaged the government's concerns. The US government remains skeptical of TikTok's ability to operate independently of the Chinese government's reach, fueling the push for stricter regulations. The national security concerns surrounding TikTok have sparked a broader debate about the balance between data privacy, freedom of expression, and national security in the digital age. This debate has far-reaching implications not just for TikTok, but for the future of technology and international relations. Section 4. TikTok fights back, challenging the ruling and asserting user rights. In the face of legal challenges and mounting pressure, TikTok has refused to back down. The company has mounted a vigorous defense, challenging the court ruling and asserting the rights of its users. TikTok's CEO has publicly vowed to take the fight all the way to the US Supreme Court, seeking an injunction to halt the ban and keep the app operational. TikTok argues that the new law and the court's decision infringe upon the First Amendment rights of its users, stifling their freedom of expression. The company contends that banning TikTok would silence a platform used by over 170 million Americans, denying them a space for creativity, connection, and communication. Furthermore, TikTok maintains that the law is based on flawed information and unfounded speculation. The company insists that it operates independently of the Chinese government and has implemented robust measures to safeguard user data. TikTok's legal battle has garnered support from free speech advocates and organizations like the American Civil Liberties Union, who argue that the ban sets a dangerous precedent for censorship. Section 5. The future of TikTok in America, awaiting the Supreme Court's verdict. TikTok's fate in America hangs in the balance as it awaits the Supreme Court's decision. The ruling will impact not just TikTok but all foreign-owned tech companies in the US. A favorable decision could lift the ban, allowing TikTok to continue its operations. This would be a significant victory for TikTok and its users. If the ban is upheld, ByteDance must divest or face a nationwide ban. Millions of Americans could lose access to the platform. The decision will set a precedent for regulating foreign tech companies in the US.